Hey guys, hope you're all doing great. Cynthia Maynard here, and I had picked up, I don't know, maybe close to a year ago, this at Joann Fabrics one day. It's from, it's a Le Pen pigmented ink from Marvy. It's the brush version, and it works really nicely. I have just been having fun. As you can see here, this was the first thing I drew with it. I was kind of playing around with some swirly flower doodling. This is on watercolor paper here, so it's kind of been a little bit warped, but can be bent back. This is from a Stampin' Up set, from the work of art one, I believe. You are a fabulous work of art, and I just love that, the script and everything about that saying. But I went ahead and I just doodled all of this, and then I let it dry, and then I went in and watercolored it. On this particular one, actually on both of these, I put some Wink of Stella, some silver Wink of Stella over the roses only. So that's that. And then this one I made with a little bit different border, kind of little poofs in the center here, and then more of a framed thing there, and I put the stamp in the middle slightly crookedly, sorry about that, and Wink of Stella on this as well. And so I thought I'd just go ahead and show you. I did draw another one, but I have not painted yet, and we'll do that in a little bit. But this one I made kind of squattier. I wasn't sure how I was gonna trim the paper, and so I was just having fun with some different things to do. So here's some ideas. So I thought I'd go ahead and just show you how nicely that pen works in case you're interested in getting one for yourself. Go ahead and start swirling, and it's really literally just lightly touching the brush. The more you press down, the thicker the stroke is going to get. So it's kind of our main flower. Then you can make some sort of smaller ones off to the side there, maybe a medium one, like so. And then you can just kind of whoosh. And it just feels nicely when you use it. I just really like it. I've not tested all of them out on the market, but this one definitely does not disappoint. So basically I just drew some leaves willy-nilly. I kind of used the brush, the fine tip, barely putting any pressure on. It's nice and juicy, so it's got lots of ink. And I'm just putting some little flecks of sprays. It could be, you know, pollen, whatever, just to kind of give some extra texture and dimension. Whatever, I mean, it's, you know, have fun with it. It's called doodling, you know. This isn't obviously what a flower looks like, but it's fun to make. And then put a little more of those specks in there. Careful, you barely need any pressure at all. Just wherever you feel like you need something a little extra. It's like I was coming out from behind with a little dippy-doo like that, and then so it gives the appearance of a frame, and you don't even need to connect that. It's nice to have the little break in there. And then we'll go ahead and let that dry, and then we will watercolor it. Okay, so we've got our watercolor Tombow Watercolor Markers. I just picked out some colors that I thought would coordinate well together, and we're going to use our watercolor or water brushes, or you could just simply, you know, use a brush with a pot of water. That doesn't make any difference here. But just for ease, I have this, so I'm going to go ahead and color along the edges of the leaves here. And then I'm going to use my water brush to kind of pull. Actually, I'm going to use a smaller tip. I've got a few different tips. These are the Pentel water brushes, and they came with a pack of 3. Use this finer tip here. You don't need a lot of water to spread. Just the brushes stay wet for a pretty good amount of time, days. So it's pretty nice. You don't have to squeeze a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these in over. So it's super easy to use to create a quick card for someone with our brush tip black pen, just making some swirls and so forth. Now if you let that dry, you can go ahead and layer on more color if you want, or that's probably sufficient like that is. You can blend 2 different colors. You know, if you want that effect, as long as they don't clash too much, otherwise they kind of become, you know, muddy from that, so just be mindful of that. So once you do that, you want to go ahead and do some background. Now you could do all the background one color, and then we can stamp on top of that. You can stamp, you can make a mask of these, just a rough mask, and then stamp around here. Lots of different directions you could go with this. Go ahead and make sort of swashes here every now and then we'll blend this out with our bigger brush. Once I put the caps on, I don't always see where they went. And if you get too much water going from what was on your brush before, just dab it on some paper towel. I can tell these flowers here are going to need another layer. It's just not enough. And for some reason I keep picking up that little guy. But watercoloring is really relaxing. I think that it's a nice way to really give you some confidence. So I gave that a quick dry with my heat tool, and then I can go ahead and go in again with this periwinkle type color on some of these lighter spots that I feel like need more, just a little more chutzpah there. And again, you could stamp, you could do any number of things. It really is user-friendly and a lot of fun. And fast. You get quick results. It's going to fit more up here, whereas I was able to center the other ones. So I've just got some archival ink here, black ink, that won't bleed with the watercolor once it's dry. So make sure that your watercolor is dry if you're stamping on top. Go ahead and put that right here. And that's from Ranger ink, the archival black ink. And then you could go ahead and put some bling in here, or some little flower stamps type of thing, however you want to gussy it up, so to speak. And then you could just mount that. You could curve the corners. You can do different things and mount it on. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you the Le Pen and just how fast and easy that was. Is from Marvy, these Le Pens. Go ahead and pick one up. This is the brush tip. And it's super easy to use and super comfortable, and you get great results, thick and thin. You can do the brush lettering that's very popular right now, and all sorts of things with this. So give that a whirl. All right, guys, that's a quick tip for today, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for lots of good stuff and videos every 1 to 2 days, and thank you so much. Have a great day.